What's up guys? Thank you so much for joining me for today's cash stuffing video. I am so thankful that you're here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Briana. I am 31 years old. I live in Texas and I work full-time as an office manager at an air conditioning company. I am debt-free besides my mortgage. I have been cash stuffing since 2020 and I am currently working on some savings goals. That's my current financial goal. So if you enjoy cash stuffing and budgeting and that sort of thing, I hope you decide to subscribe if you haven't already and stick around for more. And if you're not new, welcome back. So today we are stuffing $325. So let's go ahead and get started. Car care is getting $10. How is everyone doing? How's your week going so far? I hope everyone is doing good. How's the weather? Does it feel like fall where you live? Because here it is still in the 90s. What is going on, guys? I am so excited for it to cool off, but I just feel like it's just not happening anytime soon, unfortunately. So car care has 500 in the bank, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 7, 20, 40. Nope, that's not how that works. 600, 620, 640, 660, 680, 700, 710, 20, and 730 total in car care, which is great. I am coming up on time for an oil change, so we are prepared for that, which is awesome. And I think I also need to get my tires rotated this time around. I'm pretty sure I have a coupon though for a free oil change because the last time I went, they took a really long time. So they gave me coupons, which is nice. I can't remember if it's a free one or it might be like 20% off or something like that. Not sure, but anything helps. So coffee is not getting anything, but there is $10 in there. And that is all for my wallet. Moving over to sinking funds, we are going to be starting off with Briana, which is a little spending category that I give myself. I did buy the nails that I was talking to you guys about, and it was about $40. It was 37 and some change, so I took 40 out. And I'm going to be putting 20 back in there. I am so excited for my new nails to come in. I bought them from Olive & June. These are also Olive & June nails. I am not sponsored by them, guys. I know it sounds like it because I talk about it in every video, but they're really good nails and they're inexpensive, so I just wanted to share in case anyone else is interested. Those should be coming, I think it said 5 to 10 days, so we shall see, but for now I have purple on and I love them. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and $90 in Briana. And that is just spending money, so that's very exciting. Candy is getting 20 in her envelope. I need to make an appointment for her because the vet texted me the other day that she is coming up on time for her vaccines, and she also needs to re-up on her Brevecto that she gets every 3 months. So toward the end of October, that will be happening and that will be coming out of here. And Candy is my dog for anyone who might be new. She has 800 in the bank, 900, 920, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 1,010, 1,015, and 1,020 in candy. She is wealthy. She's a wealthy little girl. Very excited to have that money though, because that means whatever her vet bill ends up being, I have it on hand and I can just pay it in cash right away, which is always the goal. Next up we have Christmas and it is getting 20. I am still waiting on my sisters to tell me what they want for Christmas. My little sister, I'm the middle child by the way, I have an older sister and a younger sister. My little sister told me that she had a list, but she never sent it to me, so I need to harass her about that again. We have 500 in the bank, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 8, 10, and 815 total in Christmas. I would like to start buying gifts, but I want to wait and see what people actually want instead of just guessing, because whenever you're on a budget and you're buying gifts, I want it to be something that they actually want and actually enjoy versus just something random that I thought of. Clothing, it's going to be getting 10. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, and 95 in clothing. That is awesome. We're almost to $100. I don't know if you guys can hear the TV. Right through this wall is the living room, and the TV is on in there, so you might be able to hear it, but I hope not. Family is getting $5. And actually, I did do a garage sale over the weekend. It was my very first yard sale. I grew up out in the country on 36 acres, so there was no garage sailing going on out there because we didn't have neighbors or a neighborhood. So I had my very first yard sale. It was very exciting. I made about $100. And the point of me saying that is because I do actually have a little bit of extra money from the yard sale that I am going to be putting in a couple of categories. And one of those categories is family. I am putting $40 into family because I'm trying to bulk this up, because I did end up spending almost all of it there for a minute. So we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90 in family now. My mom helped me out with my garage sale, so since I did make money off of that and she helped me, I decided to put some of my garage sale money back into family so that I can treat my family whenever the time comes. Fun is going to be getting $10. This one is pretty self-explanatory, just for anything fun that I want to spend my money on. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 95. I believe I did spend out of there over the weekend because we went out to eat and I did have a gift card, but I think I tipped her $10 and it came out of here. Gifts is getting 10. This is a category obviously for buying gifts that aren't related to Christmas. So birthdays, wedding presents, baby shower presents, housewarming gifts, anything along those lines comes out of here. We have $100 in my Ally savings account, $200, $210, and $215 total in gifts. And I don't know of any occasions that I'll be buying a gift for anytime soon. My sister's birthday, my little sister, her birthday is in January, so that's the next occasion that I know of, but sometimes stuff comes up, so I like to be prepared. Health is not getting anything. I think there's 530 in there though, 500 of which is in my Ally savings account. Home, I budgeted 10, but I'm also putting 20 from my garage sale. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 35, and 140 in home. And I was thinking of things that I need. I need toilet bowl cleaner. And then, oh, this is a great question. I've been meaning to ask you guys, but I keep forgetting. So in my home, I have real wood floors and I do not know what to use to clean them. I have been using a Swiffer. You can buy the little moistened pads that you put onto the bottom of the Swiffer. That's what I've been using, but I know that's not really made for wood and I'm scared to mess my floors up. So if you have wood floors or if you know what to use to clean wood floors, let me know, because I am in the market and I don't want to waste money on things that don't really work or that leave the floor sticky. That's my main goal, is to not have a residue or a film on the floor. I definitely don't want that. So let me know what I should use on my wood floors, because that would help me so much, because I definitely need to clean them, but I don't think the Swiffer is cutting it. And I don't know if the Swiffer is good for my floors long term. Lawn care is getting $20. Oh, there's 20 from my regular paycheck, and then there's also 30 that I budgeted from the garage sale. So we have 20 and then 30 because I was getting a little low on this one. So we have 200 in my savings account, 220, 40, 60, 70, and 75. 20, 40, 60, 70, 275 total in lawn care. Next up we have Sam's Club. It is getting $10. I follow this girl on YouTube. I absolutely love her channel. I will link it down below, but she is so funny. I love her personality. She does budgeting and lifestyle type videos, and she's getting ready to buy her first house next year, which is so exciting. But she makes grocery shop with me shorts on YouTube, and she always says Sam's Club, so I feel like I want to start saying that just from hearing her say it. So I almost said it a second ago. So Sam's Club, or Sam's Club, has 100, 110, 20, 30, and 135. We usually go every couple of months. There for a little bit, we're going every month, but I feel like we can spread it out a little bit. And whenever we go, my boyfriend and I split it 50-50. Self-care is getting 30. My hair appointment is next week, so that's exciting. This tin is so frail. Okay, so we have 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, and 180 in self-care, and that is how much I need for my hair appointment, so we are good to go on that. My appointment is on the 16th. Spooky season is getting $10. I did put 80 from my yard sale into spooky season, but then I turned around and spent it at, what is it called? What is the Halloween store called? Oh my gosh, why can I not think of it? It doesn't matter. I spent $80 at the Halloween store. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and $90 in spooky season. Halloween is coming up very fast. We are already past the first week of October, which is crazy. But I have my Halloween candy. I might get a little more because I keep accidentally snacking on it, which you guys told me that happens to you. And I was like, no, I have enough self-control. Well, apparently not, because I keep reaching in there for those Kit Kats. So I might have to get one more bag of Halloween candy, but we are prepared for that because I've got money in there. And then last but not least, we have travel. My birthday trip is coming up very soon. We are putting $20 in there. So I will be moving this money out of my Ally account before we leave, but I'm just leaving it in there because I am getting another interest payment before we leave. Actually, it'll be the day after we leave. I don't know. I was leaving it in there so that I could earn interest on that money, but I might need to go ahead and take it out. I don't know. But anyway, we have 600 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 650 in travel. And the Airbnb is paid for, so this is all just spending money. And we are leaving from the 17th to the 19th. So not long, but still very excited to do that. I love spending money that I can just spend on whatever I want. That's the joy of cash stuffing. Whenever you have money in a specific category, you have free will to spend on that category all you want until the money runs out, which gives you so much freedom. It's so nice. Okay guys, moving over to our prop money. I did get this new binder. This is from Amazon. I got this in the mail the other day and I'm so excited to put it to use. So this is prop money that I use in these envelopes. That's why they're separate. And this is just to show the money that I have in my bank account. This is a mosquito. Do you see that? Why is there a mosquito inside of my house? The mosquitoes here are so bad. And since it's still in the 90s, they're not getting the hint that it's time for them to go hibernate or whatever they do during the cold season. They think it's still summer, which it unfortunately feels that way. So I don't blame them, but maybe don't get in my house. Anyway, now that I shooed him away, like I was saying, this is prop money that represents money that I have in my savings account. These are more long-term savings goals, so that's why I don't keep real money in here, because the money is benefiting more in my savings account than it is in here. So future is getting $10. This is for future spending. This is not necessarily savings, but long-term savings for future spending, if that makes sense. So whenever, I don't know what it's for exactly, but whenever I do figure it out, the money will be here. So we have 100, 110, and 120. Now, bear with me because this binder is new, so it is a little stiff. We still gotta get it, broken in. But actually for now, I'm just gonna set this back here. Oh, no, I'm not. It doesn't fit. We are just going to hope that it doesn't tip over. Refinance is getting $100. I am trying to get to 3,000 so that I can eventually refinance my mortgage. I have less than 100,000. I'm actually getting really close to 98,000 on my mortgage. So I believe whenever you refinance, it's a certain percentage of that, and I feel like I'm gonna need around 3,000. So that's my savings goal. And we now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 20, 40, 45, and 746 in refinance. I did end up putting 100 in there instead of the 50 that I was doing because I need to ramp this up and get this done quicker so I don't just drag it on forever, because at the rate I was going, it was gonna take me like 3 years to save it up, and I am not trying to put money aside for refinance for that long because I have other goals that I need to work toward. So I am gonna be putting 100 in there every week as long as I'm able to. And then last but not least, we have emergency fund. I did find the refill for the little paper thing that goes in my label maker. So now I now have emergency fund on there so you can see, and so I don't forget every single time. We have 7,000, 7,100, 110, and 7,120 in emergency fund. I have 3 months of living expenses saved up, and I'm trying to get to 6 months, but I'm just slowly saving that up. Alrighty guys, that is a wrap on this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I upload these videos every Thursday, so I will be seeing you here next week. Until then, have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.